The views and opinions expressed on Deeply Upsetting are those of the panelists and not those of the Geeks Under the Influence Network, associated brands, properties, or businesses. Listener discretion is advised. Please keep your hands inside the ride at all times.
Welcome to Deeply Upsetting. This is our off week, so we're doing a minor upset, which is where we talk about something that's been going on in the world that we're a little bit upset about. And you should be too. God damn it.
There's a lot of upsetting things. These aren't the big things that everyone's upset about. We're going to have real people, like real important people, talk about the important things.
Experts.
These are the minor upsets.
We're experts in dumb. So that's what we are going to be talking about today. It's just some stupid shit that we're upset about. And so that tells you the bar at which we're playing at.
Very low.
Okay, so let me tell you what I'm upset about. Okay. So have you heard about how Elon Musk has another company called Neuralink?
Neuralink?
Yeah. He's had it since 2016. It just hasn't taken off. And it's like a brain implant.
Yeah, it sounds like an evil corporation from a futurist sci-fi movie.
It 100% is. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. It was started with like good intentions, I think, which was to help like
they all do
brain deterioration and different issues and things like that. But then it, of course, quickly being Elon Musk, turned into like this could be like a symbiosis between humans and robots, turning into like an AI kind of situation. And it's taken on a mind of its own. It's supposed to be, you know, an implant in the brain that can lead to like a transhumanism kind of situation.
For a futurist, this dude clearly hasn't watched literally any sci-fi movie ever.
Ah, well, herein lies my minor upset of the week. And by minor, I mean, if it becomes a real thing, it will be so beyond major that I'm moving to Mars,
okay.
Where Elon Musk should live, but he doesn't at this point.
He does in his heart.
Right.
Yeah.
And so Elon Musk has a business partner in Neuralink, and then I think as well Tesla, like it's his business partner in general, named Max Hodak. So Max Hodak tweeted, "We could probably build Jurassic Park if we wanted to. Wouldn't be genetically authentic dinosaurs, but shrug emoji. Maybe 15 years of breeding and engineering to get super exotic novel species."
No.
Cool.
Considering how the Tesla truck looks like, I don't want to know what their exotic species of dinosaur is going to end up looking like.
Also, my thoughts are, first off, maybe don't. Second off,
yeah, that's step one. Yeah.
Have you seen the film?
The filme.
The filme. Have you been a part of the cinematic experience? Because I have. And so that is why my gut instinct is maybe don't. I also wasn't going to name my child XAEA12, but here we are today. So I don't trust exactly where Elon Musk's mind is at. And it was one of those situations where I read that tweet and immediately was like, oh, Jesus. But then thought about it a little more, and then it became like a little brain worm where, much like Neuralink, apparently, where I thought about it and I was like, this isn't casual. They've talked about this.
Yeah.
This is a conversation that we are just now a part of, and they're just kind of like gauging our response to people being like, fuck yeah, Tyrannosaurus or whatever, and seeing what's going to happen next. So that's terrifying. This is clearly a conversation.
I miss the good old days where people that named their kids weird names were like musicians that did too much LSD and they named their kids like Moon Unit or something.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Moon Unit's a real kid, right?
Yeah, that's Frank Zappa's kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has a bunch of weird kid names. They're amazing. Dweezil's the best.
Dweezil is the best, 100%.
And also the worst for Dweezil. Sorry, Dweezil.
I think Dweezil was married to Lisa Loeb for a bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but yeah, as far as like weirdos that name their kids weird names and stuff, I'll take fucking like sign me up for Frank Zappa every single time. Because the worst you're going to get is like an 18-minute song about fucking pancakes. Like,
yeah.
It's not going to be a big deal. But with Elon Musk, he's like, I'm going to name my kid the name of the robot that will take over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And then also genetically modified
that
dinosaurs.
I put inside my child's brain.
Yes. So
my child will become the robot.
There was a movie about this version of dinosaur making. in recent years, it was Jurassic World where they're like, we're making boutique dinosaurs.
Yep.
The scariest of dinosaurs, because the regular dinosaurs aren't scary enough for people.
Well, that's what was scary about that tweet, being like exotic creatures, you know? Like, we're going to do a boutique dinosaur. Maybe don't. Like, that's my point. We can end the episode right now. The answer is maybe don't.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum is just like, any dinosaur is probably not a great idea. And then you pull in with this like fucking boutique exotic all dinosaurs are exotic.
Yep.
They've been dead for hundreds of millions of years.
Yeah.
So they're all fucking exotic.
They're exotic to us, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe don't make them weirder. That's
maybe don't take it upon yourself to create dinosaurs, like, at all.
it's maybe a smart move there. Yeah.
Maybe not you, bro. Like, maybe take it down a notch.
The number of SpaceX rockets that didn't do what they were supposed to do before they found the ones that did. Your track record is not suggesting that right out the gate, you're going to get some good dinos. You're going to have that Site B bullshit where you're going to have weird Cronenbergian fucking sins against nature, terrifying all that put their eyes on it like a Lovecraftian fucking nightmare.
Well, that's the kind of thing that terrified me, because I did a little digging when this tweet came out. Because again, at first I laughed it off, and then it like dug itself into my brain holes.
It shook you to your core.
Fully. It's still inside my core to this day, shaking me. And then I thought about it, and when I looked up Neuralink and I saw that it had been started in 2016, that's when I was like, the Cronenberg dinosaurs are out there. They exist. I guarantee it. They're like, they're at Area 51 or something.
Right.
Like, who knows where the fuck they are, but they probably exist, maybe in like small cases. Kind of like Spy Kids 2, the film A that we all know and love.
Yes,
where they merge two animals together and make them into like weird hybrid animals. I feel like Elon Musk probably saw that movie and was like, that seems good.
Or the other film in this is The Island of Dr. Moreau, where they bond like human genetics with animal genetics, and there's animal people just rolling around, and that didn't end well for Marlon Brando.
I would be scared if Elon Musk was putting his own like brain cells into these dinosaurs.
Oh, you know he is.
That's terrifying.
It's going to be a bunch of T-Rexes with Elon Musk faces, and he already looks like a fucking mutant.
And high egos.
Oh,
for
no.
Sure.
Just a bunch of dinosaurs smoking weed and talking about how he had a really good time on the Joe Rogan Experience.
With indie tasting music, listening to Grimes all the time.
No.
Cutting baby bangs.
Oh, no. Bunch of pretentious, like super intelligent, douchey dinosaurs just hanging out.
100%. They are out there. I guarantee it. They're somewhere. Maybe they're on the SpaceX or whatever.
They're in the trunk of that Tesla he shot into space.
Exactly.
Maybe that's what it was, is that the first test went really badly. And so he's like, I don't know, car in space, and just locked him in the trunk and sent him to out of orbit.
Honestly, a great idea, truly. I wish I could take all my problems and shoot them into space.
Well, if you have Elon Musk money, you could.
True, and I don't. And I also don't have dinosaurs. I just have like toxic thoughts. I wish I could shoot into space. Googling how to shoot my depression into space.
You would probably have that finished on Google. Like somebody else has typed that before. How do I shoot my depression into space is the worst thing ever. Bye, depression. Bye. I feel so much better now.
I feel so much better. It's all the way in space.
I think that's why Elon Musk looks like he does, is that it just like squinty-eyed and never really has any emotional reaction, is because he just shot all of his feelings into space.
That's what Mars One is actually there for. It's not for us to like have the new level of society. It's for us to all shoot our depression at and just have a depressed planet.
Oh, sad planet.
Sad Mars.
Eeyore Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have happy Earth. Imagine.
Everybody talks about Earth, but Mars is here too. But it's fine. Just fucking sad, dejected Mars.
There's nobody here but all the feelings.
And all the dead hookers Elon Musk shot into space.
Oh no.
Just a pile of them right over there.
And a fucking Lovecraftian monster that Elon Musk created.
Just roar! Slothing around Mars.
It's got like the short little T-Rex arms.
That's why the newest thing shot onto Mars is a helicopter so it can escape the grasp of the weird Lovecraftian dinosaur monsters that Elon Musk has sent to Mars.
Absolutely. So it's basically, I'm bringing this up to more or less raise awareness that it's happening. The Lovecraftian Elon Musk dinosaurs are among us 100%, and they're coming, and we should all just be prepared for that.
Like, you thought you had to worry about lizard people? That's been like the line for so long, is that there's lizard people and all that. No, my friend. The lizard people are like, bro, like, no, we're cool. We need to join forces against the Lovecraftian dinosaur monsters.
If you're getting all your research from Breitbart, then you should be tuning into Deeply Upsetting to let you know that it's not just the lizard people, my friend.
I'm going to take that and use that as our track to plug the show on the other shows on the network from now on. Like, if you like Breitbart, check out Deeply Upsetting.
Branch out from Breitbart. There's more.
There's just about as much truth in Deeply Upsetting as there is on Breitbart, so you'll enjoy it.
I hate it.
You get a quote from Steve Bannon about it's his favorite podcast.
Oh my! If that were to ever happen, that somehow Steve Bannon gets a hold of our podcast, misinterprets it in such a way that it becomes his favorite podcast, then it's over for us. Not only is the podcast over, but we're shooting ourselves onto Depression Mars.
Right?
That's it.
Just be like, take me, Lovecraft dinosaur monster. I'm ready. My body is willing.
Truly.
So that brings up
and my depression into space.
A quick aside: if for some reason something we say on the show like hits a certain tone, and Alex Jones hits us up to be on fucking InfoWars with him.
Oh my God, please put me on InfoWars.
That's the thing.
I would live.
I would be like, yeah, totally. Yeah, no, I love the show.
Oh yeah,
super on board.
Completely.
And just like play it super fucking cool, and then just bleh.
Yeah.
Just fully.
The on InfoWars like, it's about to go down.
And the thing is, do you play it like you just start shitting on it? Because at that point, I think it just wouldn't release. I think it's just like lean in super hard, where you're clearly just fully bullshitting.
Oh, well, in case anyone was wondering, I am a woman, and so I don't have to say anything at all. I can just like nod and like wear makeup and like be pretty and like have my boobs out or something, and then I will be good to go. He won't ask me a single question at all. I just nod and smile.
Oh my God,
and, like,
could you, if he like asks you a question, you just like pull out a titty and you're like, just like look at the camera like, is this what you wanted? Was the titty? I'll put it back. Okay,
put it
cool.
back.
Then he's just like awkwardly, all right, next question. Just every time he asks you something, just pull a titty out.
I could do it for the show.
For the show.
And then the big twist at the end is that I have opinions as well as titties.
Well, and we already know that he's scared of female sexuality,
exactly.
So opinions are just another level. Yeah. You know what? Who else has opinions? These titties. It's like, oh no!
And I pull them out, and then I like give a bunch of information about like Black Lives Matter, and then start singing WAP, and it's just like it's game over from then on.
And then all the fake human skin on Alex Jones's face melts off, and he turns into a Lovecraftian dinosaur monster created by Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, no!
Why did you do this to us, Elon Musk? He's just in the background smoking weed. We're like, this is so fucking cool.
And then Grimes is like, why did nobody know my album is called Lovecraftian Monster Blues? And we're like, oh no, we just thought you were a weird girl. We loved it.
Didn't look to Grimes for prophecy. Sorry, that's my fault.
That's what your songs were called when you were like 14. She's like, I knew. We're like, oh no.
What if Grimes is the prophecy? Like her songs are prophetic to what's happening in the future. Is it? Doesn't she just sing about like being sad and weird? Isn't that like her whole fucking thing?
I mean, mostly being weird, I think.
I'll be honest, I've never heard a single Grimes song. So
yes, you have. You just don't know you have.
Okay.
She has some like kind of famous songs, and honestly, she has some kind of bangers. I mean, unfortunately, now she's with Elon Musk, so it's like hard to take her seriously. But she was just kind of like a weird fairy kind of creature, like flitting about and like singing about sadness and stuff like that. Like it was really like my brand, honestly. Yeah. Fully. So it was a big fuck you. And she was like, haha, the number one capitalist is my new husband. I was
right.
like, wait, no, please.
You know what's indie? Dating one of the two richest people in the entire fucking world.
She was like, I'm only dating him because I was the first person to send my depression to space.
Right?
And I'm like, oh, respect.
That's how he got her. He's like, hey, so that depression sucks, right? And she's like, oh yeah, it's like
It's bad.
a real bad time. And he's like, I can shoot it into space. And she's like, haha. He's like, no, I'm Elon Musk. I can literally shoot it into space.
I can suck it out of your brain with one of those like baby booger suckers and then send it into space.
He's using human depression to combat the Lovecraftian dinosaur monsters on Mars. He's like, if we make them sad enough,
He's sedating them.
then they'll just not do anything. They'll just be sad lumps. You can just go over and just like shoot them because they're like, yeah, that's cool. I'm ready.
So you're
ready
saying
to
that
go.
The Jurassic Park via Elon Musk is only going to work if Grimes is there to like even him out. So we just need to make sure that this relationship like stays the test of time.
That, or he learns how to actually extract sadness from human people and he injects it into the dinosaurs, which is going to make for less fun exhibits.
Yeah, definitely.
Like nobody wants to see a sad Triceratops.
No.
Like that's the worst.
Mm-mm.
We already saw that in Jurassic Park. He's like,
Yeah.
my poop is a lot and I feel sad. And then he's just laying on his side and breathing.
Yeah.
That was not a fun time for anybody. So if it's just a bunch of just lethargic dinosaurs
Yeah.
hanging out, that wouldn't make for a good exhibit. But at least they wouldn't be, I don't know, taking over the world. So
Okay, so I know that we didn't choose this to be like to go with the last episode. We don't choose like the minor upsets and the former episodes to like go together in any way.
Mm-hmm.
But we were talking about prehistoric porn names on the last episode, and that just inspired me. How the fuck did we not say Triceratop?
top, why not? Yeah.
Wow.
We did Biceratops.
We did. That was embarrassing.
But Triceratop, yeah. That's
yeah.
100%.
Ultimate Triceratop.
Yeah.
Anyways, I couldn't rest until I said that
No,
on the
that's
air.
fair. That's fair. Oh no.
What?
What if like Lovecraftian dinosaurs is Elon Musk and Grimes' kink?
Oh, it is.
And then it's like weird, pervy, sexual Lovecraftian dinosaurs.
And they're sad.
And they're just sad,
Mm-hmm.
depressed Lovecraftian sex dinosaurs.
Oh no, they're having sad sex with each other. Well,
Also, the name of the episode is definitely Lovecraftian sex dinosaurs.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that about wraps it up.
I think
feel like.
so.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could do much better
we can't
than that.
We can't Triceratop that.
No, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, that turned into Teen Witch territory for a second, which I will do all of top that if I'm challenged. But luckily, I'm sober, so I won't. Does that make it better or worse? Who knows? But thanks again for listening.
Yeah, and that could be our tagline. It just doesn't make it better or worse.
Does it make it better or
Who
worse?
knows? Deeply upsetting.
Wee. Thank you for listening. This has been a minor upset, which means that hopefully the next episode that you listen to will be a full-length, deeply upsetting with the questions. So if you want to hear your question on the air, ask it in Facebook, Twitter, email, phone. We list them all on the regular episodes, and we'd love to hear your questions.
And all that's available at our website at guipodcast.com. Click on the icon for Deeply Upsetting for all that information for our social media, how to contact us, all that jazz.
Absolutely.
And make sure to rate and review, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes. And if you have no questions, that's okay. If you have something that is plaguing you, we might use it as a minor upset. So that works too. You don't even have to be creative. Just tell us what is bothering you.
Send in your stories. Tell us things you saw on the internet that have vexed you in one way or another.
You know what's crazy? There is some stuff on the internet that like doesn't make me feel great.
Weird.
Some stuff is bad. Most of it's great, obviously.
Most of it.
But like some of it is not great on the internet.
Like we all love cakefart.com
Yeah, of course.
and Lemon Party. But
yeah.
the rest of the internet,
But some of the World Wide Web is actually like not that great.
not great.
That's another episode fully because that blew my mind. That's a major upset. But thank you again so much for listening, and we will see you later. I'm Amy Bogarde.
I'm Mike the Hobbit.
Bye.
GUIPodcast.com.
In a world ravaged by movie studios that keep rehashing the same things, only one podcaster has the guts to make it even worse. Join Mike the Hobbit as he traverses the internet to bring you some of the best and worst ideas for reboots, remakes, and reimaginings of some of your favorite and least favorite TV and film properties. Ideas like a John Waters He-Man movie, Fantastic Four the musical, and Aliens, done entirely with marionettes. What podcast would bring this evil upon the world? This is Smack My Pitch Up, available anywhere you get your podcasts.